Hi, did you ever think about all the meanings and the implications of forgiveness? Let's talk about that. If you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so and that you hit the notification button so that you'll know exactly when we post new videos for you. And today we're going to talk about forgiveness. It's a big one. And there are many sources of information and interpretation of what forgiveness really is. I'm going to talk about a few of them so that you can bring it all in and discern what makes sense for you. But the first thing about forgiveness is that, in my humble opinion, it's something that you do in a vertical line with a higher self, with the source of life, with God and a higher light. It's not about you and other people when it comes to forgiveness. It's about you and God. It's about you and a higher light and your higher self. It's about giving yourself peace. And forgiveness really has a lot to do with erasing past pain. So the Hoponopono Prayer, which is so famous right now, right? It's a Hawaiian prayer. It's actually Christian in origin, but it really doesn't matter much about the cultural and religious roots of Hoponopono as much as the results that it brings, which is so incredibly amazing. So Hoponopono is repeating 4 sentences. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And you say that to Source, to God. You ask forgiveness for putting yourself in a situation that has brought you pain, especially emotional pain, but any kind of pain. So forgiveness has to do with erasing the past. And when it comes to someone who has hurt you, I will bring in some information about how family constellations observe the phenomena of forgiveness. We'll talk about Bert Hellinger, who's the creator of constellations, a philosopher, a theologist, a therapist. He was a priest as well. And he says that forgiveness is so huge that only God can forgive. So when we say, I forgive you to someone, we're actually putting ourselves in a position of superiority. We are putting ourselves in a position of God because we grant someone something that will free them. So we don't forgive others. We accept. We feel in our hearts that pain. I'm sorry. And we release it and ask for God's forgiveness. So it's in an indirect process as well, kind of like Hoponopono, meaning we bring a higher light in the middle of a situation. We don't deal directly with the situation when it comes to forgiveness. We need to ask for a higher power to help us. This is so true, and I see it in my work. And most importantly, forgiveness is so powerful that it can make us ill, and it can make us recover, and it can make us healthy. It can make us recover from illness. Forgiveness is possibly the most powerful energy for us to go back to health. And what got us into an ill situation, if it's the health of the body or any other type of turmoil, usually it has to do with the fact that we are holding on to pain, we are holding on to resentment and grudges. So forgiveness dissolves resentment. And resentment makes our life ill, our body, our finances, anything in our life that is not working properly. It's because we're undermining ourselves with resentment, even if it's unconscious. That's why we have energy healing to help us access unconscious resentment, among many other things. So, food for thought in a nutshell. What does forgiveness bring to our lives? It brings flow. It brings goodwill. It brings expansion. It brings joy and happiness. It brings light. It brings the purpose of life. If we are not in forgiveness mode, we are swirling in a downward spiral, kind of like a black hole in the universe, sucking our energy dry, sucking our life force dry. So we do ourselves a favor when we forgive, It doesn't have to be personal. This is what I always tell people. You don't have to go calling people up all the time, asking for forgiveness, or putting yourself in a position, I forgive you. It's not about that. It's about purifying your heart, not holding grudges, letting it go. I'm not saying that you should go back to a place in which you have no boundaries and that you should abandon your discernment when it comes to problematic people or situations. What I'm saying is don't hold on to weights, to unnecessary energy. Let the past go. Do yourself a favor and be free. The world will be a better place. And forgiveness is here to heal the past, allow flow in the present, and bring the best future and the best potential to your life. So I hope it was clear. I am so grateful for your presence here in our website, in our channel, in our videos, and I will see you soon.